Well, hello YouTube world. I did say before I'll be doing videos every now and again, and this is, of course, as you know, I did mention on my previous video, this is my second channel. And what I want to talk about on this channel, well, this video I should say, what I'm doing, is about crystals, and one in particular, which I'm wearing right now. You can just about see that's Moldavite. Right, so I'm going to go on with the phone and just give you a little bit of a insight about it for those people who don't know about Moldavite. So yeah, it's from what I now know about it, it's a very, very powerful crystal. And for those people who are thinking about having it in your life, to be honest, you have to be quite well grounded. And what I mean by grounded is doing meditation, a lot of meditational work, a lot of physical work in association with it. And this type of thing takes years. It doesn't happen over weeks or months. It takes years for you to really find yourself grounded. So I'm just gonna, give you a rough explanation about what Moldavite is and how it came to this life and so on. So yes, Moldavite is a forest green, olive green or blue greenish virtuous silica projectile glass formed by a meteorite impact in southern Germany. Nordlinger Rice crater apparently here. I'm not so brilliant at me German. So yes, and that occurred 15 million years ago when it came from outer space and impacted in Germany, and apparently, and it created a huge crater. And then over the millennia since then, it blended into the earth and went into these waters and travelled to certain parts of the Czech, and this is how the crystallization was formed of it. So yes, and the things what it can do are quite remarkable. So what makes Moldavite so special? Well, Moldavite has an extremely high frequency, which when combined with its cosmic collisions, earthly vibrations and extraterrestrial energy, makes it a potent stone for spiritual use. Now, people knowing that spiritual use is basically those people who are psychic, who are generally psychic, not the charlatans out there, because I do know there's quite a few out there in the world, but the genuine ones. And that's what they use it for. The healers as well in particular, they will use Moldavite because it's basically a talisman to them. So they'll use the properties from it to try and transcend, or kind of like, you know, when you get a volume on the volume control and you want to make things louder. Well, that's how Moldavite works on your abilities that you've got, but it makes them even more. Like with my chi now, what it will do with me, make my chi go even further and expand into crazy other areas of the universe, so to speak. But that's, you know, that's how it's going to work for me, because this is the second day I've worn it. I acquired it yesterday, and my beloved partner Maxine, bless her, she told me all about it when we first got together, about Moldavite, and she was wearing it the one time, and I could feel quite intoxicated by it, which meant I wasn't ready for it. So then she educated me about it, so then that's why I carried on and doing my own things and ground myself even more, meditate every single night without fail, and I'm still doing that to this very, very day. And then when we went into the crystal shop in Stratford upon Avon, which is called it's called Crystals, and it's just a couple of properties away from where the man himself, Sir William Shakespeare's house is. It's on the same walkway as there. That's where it is. But yeah, and then we both went into the crystal shop, and we had a little bit of a nose around. And then we came back to the cabinet where the Moldavite crystals were. And then we found out they had those crystals in from last year, December time. And they said they really sell quick, these crystals do. So I said, yep, let's go for one. And my good partner Maxine said I'd have to go for the masculine one. So yeah, got the masculine one here. And then the member of staff put it in my hand, my right hand in the palm. And I felt electric energy, and I just felt a wonderful vibe from it. And I said, I've got to have this. I've got to have this. So now I own my very own piece of Moldavite. But yeah, there's, you know, all the stuff about here. What signs should wear Moldavite? I'll just click on that. So Moldavite is a powerful stone for the heart, third eye and crown chakras. It's unique geographically to the Czech Republic. It can apply to all zodiac signs, but especially to the earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn signs. So yes, for those of you who do want one, and again, it's all about grounding yourself before it, because one of the members of staff, who was an Asian lady, she said she can't go nowhere near it, that it's too strong, because it is, Moldavite is probably one of the, if not the strongest crystal which is out there on the earth today, as far as I know personally. There's probably even more, but I don't know about those ones. But this one, wow. And I have to say to you that there are replicas out there, so if you do decide to want to find out about how to get one, make sure when you do, it is an original piece. It's not a replica, because there's ones out there which are replica, and they won't do what they're supposed to do for you. And people have said, do they work magic? Not necessarily, but what they tend to do, they help to create a barrier around you, and they bring all the negative stresses that we all are exposed to throughout our lives, and which we lock away. And Moldavite helps to bring it out. That's one of its main things, apparently, from what I now know of. And also as well, what is the theory of Moldavite? Let's just click on that one. According to the generally accepted theory, Moldavites were formed at high pressures and temperatures from superficial tertiary sediments in the Rise area of Germany during an impact of a huge meteorite, again 14.75 million ago. A giant crater is to remind of this meteorite impact. So yes. And they say, does it bring you luck? Well, Moldavite has been used for creating talismans, like I did mention earlier, to bring good fortune, protection, and even help with increasing fertility. So, see, this unique crystal's got the A to Z of great things with it. But again, don't expect it to happen straight away. You have to be patient with these kind of things, because it's all about a learning process, about knowing how it works and what it does for you. You know, it's to be honest, at first I was thinking, shall I get one? But then I was researching it, because my partner advised me to research it, and I'm so glad I've got it now. And you can wear it with other crystals as well, apparently, from what I know. And again, like I said, he was saying if you can tell if Moldavite, if it's the real deal, which I know for a fact this one is the real deal. You have to look for a bottle green colour or grooved and rugged shape, and flaws like bubbles and inclusions inside real Moldavite. Avoid Moldavite if there's no irregularities. It's a bright and glossy green and has a smooth shape. So yeah, again, you've got to look for the natural look of it. Again, that very distinctive bottle green look. You know, this is the trait of it. You know, this reminds me of, for those of you Superman fans out there, which I'm a big Superman fan, of kryptonite. And it actually does remind me of that. It reminds me of actual kryptonite. So yeah, there's loads of stuff about it here. What attracts healing with Moldavite? You know, there's so much things about it. So yes, it's well worth getting one. But again, you got me personally, which I know, which I've mentioned. you've got to be grounded first, and you've got to be very strong in yourself spiritually as well before you ever think about having one of these in your life. So as you can see here, I've got it with tiger's eye, and also a silver pendant which I've got there. So I just love it, and you can see all the other beads that I've got, and I just love my favourite Piju obsidian bracelet, which I've had now for how many years now? I've had this 7. Best part of 7 years I've had this. And has it brought me good luck? Well, actually, I don't believe that it's brought me luck. What it's done for me, it's brought me blessings in life. That's what I say. It's brought me really good blessings in life. Look, do I believe in luck, to be honest? I'm being honest. I don't believe in luck, but what I believe in is being good to yourself and being good to others. And if you put out good vibrations out there to others in life, eventually it does come back to you. It really does. But anyway, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of video about Moldavites, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to leave any mentions in the comments, you know, for those of you who have got it, I'd like to hear from that. You know, it should be interesting. You know, you share your thoughts on this video. So anyway, again, from Andrew Chi Osborne, is keep the chi of life always and forever flowing, everybody. And stay true to yourself. Thank you.